Chapter 14. Sons ye are to Jehovah your God. Ye do not cut yourselves, nor make baldness between your eyes for the dead. For a holy people art thou to Jehovah thy God, and on thee hath Jehovah fixed to be to him for a people, a peculiar treasure out of all the peoples who are on the face of the ground. Thou dost not eat any abominable thing. This is the beast which ye do eat: ox, lamb of the sheep, or kid of the goats, hart, and roe, and fallow deer, and wild goat, and pygarg, and wild ox, and chamois, and every beast dividing the hoof and cleaving the cleft into two hoofs, bringing up the cud among the beasts, it ye do eat. Only this ye do not eat, of those bringing up the cud, and of those dividing the cloven hoof: the camel, and the hare, and the rabbit, for they are bringing up the cud, but the hoof have not divided; unclean they are to you. And the sow, for it is dividing the hoof, and not bringing up the cud, unclean it is to you; of their flesh ye do not eat, and against their carcass ye do not come. This ye do eat of all that are in the waters: all that hath fins and scales ye do eat. And anything which hath not fins and scales ye do not eat; unclean it is to you. Any clean bird ye do eat. And these are they of which ye do not eat: the eagle, and the ossifrage, and the osprey, and the glede, and the kite, and the vulture after its kind, and every raven after its kind, and the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after its kind, the little owl, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gyre eagle, and the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron after its kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. And every teeming thing which is flying, unclean it is to you; they are not eaten. Any clean fowl ye do eat. Ye do not eat of any carcass. To the sojourner who is within thy gates thou dost give it, and he hath eaten it. Or sell it to a stranger, for a holy people thou art to Jehovah thy God. Thou dost not boil a kid in its mother's milk. Thou dost certainly tithe all the increase of thy seed, which the field is bringing forth year by year. And thou hast eaten before Jehovah thy God, in the place where he doth choose to cause his name to tabernacle, the tithe of thy corn, of thy new wine, and of thine oil, and the firstlings of thy herd and of thy flock, so that thou dost learn to fear Jehovah thy God all the days. And when the way is too much for thee, that thou art not able to carry it, when the place is too far off from thee which Jehovah thy God doth choose to put his name there, when Jehovah thy God doth bless thee, then thou hast given it in money, and hast bound up the money in thy hand, and gone unto the place on which Jehovah thy God doth fix. And thou hast given the money for anything which thy soul desireth, for oxen, and for sheep, and for wine, and for strong drink, and for anything which thy soul asketh. And thou hast eaten there before Jehovah thy God, and thou hast rejoiced, thou and thy house. As to the Levite who is within thy gates, thou dost not forsake him, for he hath no portion and inheritance with thee. At the end of 3 years thou dost bring out all the tithe of thine increase in that year, and hast placed it within thy gates. And come in hath the Levite, for he hath no part and inheritance with thee, and the sojourner, and the fatherless, and the widow who are within thy gates, and they have eaten and been satisfied, so that Jehovah thy God doth bless thee in all the work of thy hand which thou dost.